Nearly 10 schools have been closed in the last 24 hours as the wave of student unrest continues unabated. And as several students were arrested for torching dormitories, Education Cabinet Secretary Amina unveiled a new raft of measures to curb the unrest that has been linked to the looming national exams, among other reasons. Amina warned that culprits will be severely punished and insisted on the ministry's resolve to stop exams cheating. Hassan Mugambi with details.
This is what remains after students of Nyakeo Secondary School stormed the village and torched 2 houses. The students accusing some villagers of engaging in witchcraft. Police moved in and arrested 15 students. This is yet another incident that adds to the grim statistics of students' unrest. In just 2 days, about 10 schools have been closed. The ministry, however, insisting that only 10 institutions have been shut down since the wave of unrest started, 7 of the cases involving arson. The unrest arousing the ministry to action. Education Cabinet Secretary Amina unveiling strict measures to stop the mayhem.
That their living certificates include language that indicates that they were found guilty of criminal offences. We will not allow them into our universities going forward. We will also not be able to recommend them for scholarships. In terms of jobs, as you know, there's a requirement for a certificate of good conduct. That, of course, will not be forthcoming.
With critics having it that the recent measures spearheaded by the Directorate of Criminal Investigation are too punitive to the minors, the ministry is hearing none of that.
Let's not make excuses for crimes that are committed. Those are crimes and they will be dealt with as such. And we don't make excuses for an adult burning property. We shouldn't make it for anybody.
With more than 125 students arrested in an ongoing crackdown against students suspected to have burnt dormitories, on Monday, police in Seme, Kisumu County arrested a student of Ngere Secondary School with 2 liters of petrol. The move forestalling an arson attack.
That 3 students of Siakago boys in Embu have been jailed for 1 year on probation and have since cleared from the school. They can only attend day schools as they report to their local chief.
Preliminary investigations into the recent spate of fires revealed that the unrest was caused by students' reaction to last year's cancellation of KCSE examination results in several schools, tough rules meant to stamp out cheating, and general cases of indiscipline.
All boarding schools have been asked to double the number of teachers on duty over the next 2 weeks, with greater emphasis on surveillance of boarding facilities when students are attending their evening studies.
Quality assurance officers have been asked to file daily reports on security situation of their regions, with education officials intensifying field visits.
For 1 week.
Amina says the government will not shoulder the cost of repairs, effectively meaning that parents will have to pay for the damage caused by their children.
But government is not going to spend a cent in repairing any property that has been destroyed by students.
The Cabinet Secretary is expected to tour Nyanza region Tuesday on a fact-finding mission in the affected schools. With cases of arson seemingly on the rise within secondary schools in the country, it now remains to be seen whether the tough raft of recommendations put in place will help mend the broken fabric of the society. Hassan Mugambi.